Hello friends! Today I'm going to talk about how to use musical instruments and manipulatives while you're reading picture books to the kids. This is a great way to keep them engaged and also a way to work on their memory skills and listening skills. A few of my favorites are right here. Grandma Rabbity's Visit, and I like to use a mix of all of my musical instruments, the shakers, the bells, rhythm sticks. You could do the same thing with Mortimer, although I do like to just use the rhythm sticks with this story and do kind of a memory game with them as I read. And scars are easy to use with this version of Itsy Bitsy Spider by Keith Chapman. The spider goes to each of the farm animals and lands on a different body part, so I like to use the scarf where we could put it on wherever the spider lands. I'm not going to read all three of these stories in its entirety. I'm just going to highlight a couple of ways you can use them. So, Grandma Rabbity's Visit. This is a cute little story where the grandkids are waiting for their grandmother. So in every page there's a different form of transportation outside of the window, and they're wondering if Grandma's coming off of the different kinds of transportation. But everyone is, each mode of transportation has a different sound to it. So instead of reading the sound, I would have all the instruments that I pass out to the kids in my lap. Then I could surprise them and see how well they're listening. So I would do something like this. Well, look out! Is she coming? Let's hear. Oh, who has that musical instrument? Oh, great. Okay, let me hear it. You ready? Okay, go ahead. Great. Is Grandma there? No. Grandma Rabbity is not on the bus. Oh. Is this Grandma Rabbity? Let's see. You ready? Who has that musical instrument? See, so I sort of keep it hidden in my lap so the kids don't know which noise it is, so they really have to pay attention and listen. If I'm doing it with a younger group, I will kind of go like that so everybody can see who has the egg shaker. Okay, great. You know, who has the jingle bells. Great. So that's a nice, easy way you can use musical instruments with that story. With Mortimer, you could do the same exact thing with the different instruments and mix them up. I do like to just pass out the rhythm sticks to the kids, though, and do this story, and then play sort of a little memory game. So one night, Mortimer's mother took him upstairs to go to bed, and when he goes to bed, it goes like this. Thump, 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 thump. Can everybody do that with me? Ready? Thump, 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 thump. Great. And when they got upstairs, Mortimer's mother opened the door to his room, and she threw him into bed and said, "Mortimer, be quiet." Mortimer shook his head yes. The mother shut the door, then she went back down the stairs. Do you remember how that goes? And as soon as she got back downstairs, Mortimer made a little noise. Alright, boys and girls, you think you can do this? Alright. Now let's see. Everybody needs to pay attention. It goes like this. Can you do that? Great. So with each page spread, I would come up with just a different noise that we could do with the rhythm sticks. Sometimes we could rub them together and add in a couple of taps on the floor. We could tap them above their heads. We can roll them. So I just have like a Simon Says sort of memory game that I do throughout the story with the rhythm sticks. So that's a great way to use rhythm sticks with a story. And another way is to use the scarves, and this story is so darn cute. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. And Itsy goes on a little adventure through the farm, and on every page he lands somewhere. First he dangles on Piggy's nose, so we can take the scarf and you can even dangle him on your nose like that. and he goes around to, oh yeah, goat's beard, so you can find your beard, and just keep doing this throughout the story. Wherever he lands on the back, and he lands under the, under Duck's bill, on his chin. So at the end of the story, he finds his mama. So this is a way you could use scarves with the story too. Alright, what are some other ways you use musical instruments with your picture books? Let me know.